Just drying my hair. Hello, welcome to a new vlog. We are currently in the camper van and off to Cornwall on a little long weekend. It's the bank holiday weekend, so we thought we'd go on a little trip. And so far so good. Touch wood, the camper is doing fine so far. Well, we're stuck in traffic in Barnstable. We've just done our first little Tesco shop for things we've forgotten to buy, and this is our shopping. Butter, a cucumber and 3 bottles of cider. So yeah, this is our outlook at the moment. Not great, traffic and rain.
British summer.
Yeah. We never plan our trips, but on the way here we thought we'd go to Croyde, which is actually in Devon on the north coast. My uncle and aunt and cousins often come here on holiday, so we thought we'd have a look, see what it's like. I don't think we're seeing it in its best light, to be honest. For a start, this is the weather and the tide is completely in, so there's not much of Croyde Bay to have a look at the moment. But we've come and parked in the National Trust car park at Baggy Point. I love some of our British names that we have. And we just saw an entrance to the beach just off the side here, so I think we're going to go and have a quick look. But I've forgotten to pack my Mac. I have a thin cotton jacket. No, I don't want to say jacket. Like a cotton jacket thing. And that's all I've got. I have got an umbrella, but I think it's a bit windy for that, so... Anyway, it's not far. I think we'll do it. Shall we?
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's go and have a look at the sea. It looks slippery.
I've got my other boots on.
Yeah, well look, there is a warning sign, look. So here we are. This is Croyde Bay. It's actually quite calm. It's a lot calmer than you first think. I was so busy looking at filming your feet getting onto the sand, I nearly fell off. Well, it's a lovely beach. We think it's actually even near enough to home to do a day trip here. So I think we might try that on a nice day. But in the meantime, we are on the hunt for fish and chips. I thought we'd be able to get here, but I haven't seen anywhere. That's what we're doing next. A little bit windswept. Well, that was a bit of a fail. We've just come down this little road to a place called Wenstow, which seemed very pretty. Look, there's a very old church, the 13th century church down here. They said it was a 13th century rectory and a 13th century pub, so I'm assuming the church is going to be old as well. It's marked on the National Trust book as a beach. It's actually quite a long walk to the beach, and the car park here isn't National Trust either. It's just the road leading to the beach, which is this old road here. So I think we're giving up and still looking for somewhere to get fish and chips. Guys, how X-Files is this? Did you even say no filming?
No, I said I bet you're not.
Oh.
I can see plenty of signs.
Prohibited place. Ooh. They're definitely tracking the aliens. Nom nom nom. Demolished. And we were just about to go for a walk on the beach, and then that happened. Good morning. Weather's looking a bit better, thank goodness. So I've got my new floral dress on from Tesco's. This is our view this morning. So relieved it stopped raining. That is Lundy Island over there. I don't know if you can quite see it. Oh, it's so quiet and peaceful. Not totally sure what our plans are for the day, but I think we're going to go and try and find a waterfall that's near, sort of near Tintagel Way. near, I think between Tintagel and Boscastle, and have a little walk along a woodland path there. And then, oh yeah, then we're going to go to Padstow, and then possibly make our way down to just one of the beaches that face west, which is most of them, for a sunset, hopefully. I think that's sort of the vague plan for the day. And now we're just packing everything up. We done?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Don't these steps look magical? Well, we've had to abandon the waterfall idea because it's actually called St Nectan's Glen, and there's a little car park, but it was full. We just couldn't fit in there. Changed plan and come to this little walk which is called Rocky Valley, which we did come to it must have been about 12 years ago, with the kids in our old camper and our old dog Ziggy. We did this walk then, and it comes out at the sea. But before the sea, there's a ruined cottage and a what's it called, those? A labyrinth, like a labyrinth type carving in the wall. There's debate about how old it is, but that's where we're going instead. We can't remember how long the walk is, and I'm not in the footwear for it. I'm wearing sandals today, and it's a bit of a muddy walk. So we are going slowly. It's nice going slowly because it's so pretty. We've got this lovely sound of the stream rushing next to us, and the sun's coming through the trees. Yeah, feels very in nature and lovely. But oh dear, I think I'm going to have really muddy feet by the end of it. Look at that. Did it. Here we are, there's the ruined, I guess it's a mill house just there. So here we are. I don't know if you can read that, but it says the carvings are probably from the early Bronze Age, which is 1800 to 1400 BC. This is new. This hadn't happened last time we were here, so I think the site has become a little bit more commonly known, but the people have been carving their names into little rocks and placing them here. That's quite cool. And here are the labyrinth patterns. There's one, and there's the other one. And nobody knows why they're here or what exactly they mean. It's cool here, isn't it? Oh, none of that was here before either, was it?
Not all the things.
All the ribbons. Oh, oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it's just magical here. It really is. Just look. So I'm about to pose about on those rocks in this yellow dress, so that should be a nice contrast for the pictures for the blog. And I'm just trying to have fun with a bit of photography. We're in no rush, so just this lovely location. Just a shame about my fringe. It's just beautiful, so yeah. Oh, it's lovely. I'm so glad we came here. Trewethet Mill. Oh wow. It's the way the ivy hangs down. It's quite spooky. There's a way out this way, so I'll go this. Oh, you're there. Okay, I think we're done here. We are now gonna head back to the camper. Oh, it was so much prettier than It was so much prettier than I remembered it being, actually. So we've been here quite a long time. I think I've got some nice photos, and I think Chris got some good ones for the blog of the outfit and for Instagram. So I'm so glad we came here. We nearly didn't. Lunchtime, Philadelphia and cucumber rolls. You enjoying your what's it sandwich? And look at the view that we managed to get. But we've definitely got the best parking spot here. This is just above Port Isaac where they filmed Doc Martin. We had a lovely walk around Padstow. It was very, very busy though. We hoped that because the forecast wasn't great for tomorrow, we were hoping that everyone was going to go to the beach today and that Padstow would be empty. But no, it was packed. But still, it was all very gentle and slow paced, so it's sort of fine. And now we're off to Bodmin. Chris ordered something, a photography thing. What is it you've actually ordered? Oh, you showed me. It was something to weigh down your flash tripod. Is that right?
Yeah.
Ish. So yeah, he did an Amazon collect thing from Bodmin, so that's where we're gonna head now. Look how busy this car park is. When we were last here, we were the only people here, and that was also in the summer holidays, and that's what Poldark does for the Cornwall tourist industry. Although I have to admit, it is nicer weather this time around. Last time it was a little bit drizzly, but still, it's not the quiet beach it once was. Oh, I haven't actually said where we are. We picked up Chris's flash gadget thing, and now we're at Coryde Bay, which is near Newquay on the north coast. And this is where all the shirtless Ross scenes are more or less filmed. Yeah, you'll probably recognise it. It's got the two iconic big rocks that they keep showing on the series. So yeah, if you're a Poldark fan, this is one of their major locations. This spot is really pretty with the reeds here, and the sun is like it's proper golden hour. So I've changed to this dress, and we're just going to do the pictures for the blog and Instagram here for a few minutes, and then I'm going to pop back to the camper van and change to a dress I've got ready for a Threads of a Fairy Tale photo shoot. So that's what we're going to do next. Well, we made it. We did our outfit posts over in the sand dunes, and now come onto the beach. Do you recognise that? If you hadn't spotted them in Poldark, then you were not watching closely enough, because they are always in shot. Luckily the tide is going out, so we've managed to come sort of outside of the main beach area where all the people are. So now I'm in this fairy dress, and I should get barefooted because my feet are getting wet anyway, and start setting up for the photographs. A bit worried about the cloud situation, but hopefully we'll still get some nice photos. Well, that's a wrap. We've got our photos. So we did a set this morning, we did a set just now, and we also got Threads of a Fairy Tale shoot done. So I'm very happy with that. It looks really bright on the screen, but it is very dark. In fact, Chris just tried taking a photograph and it won't focus now. So that's the end of our photography day. Now we're off back to the camper to find somewhere to sleep tonight. Morning, it's early, but I'm about to run into the sea because I really wanted to swim. It's a shame the weather's a bit crap today, but well, my little dip in the sea was very nice. I didn't swim properly because I don't know if it's the time of year or because of the weather, but the sea was just churning with the really thick seaweed, like 2 meter long thick seaweed. It was really gross, so I didn't want to swim amongst that. So yeah, we've actually come to Godrevy again. If you've seen my Cornwall vlogs, you'll have seen me here before, but the weather is absolutely terrible. I don't mind swimming in this weather because it's so cold on the outside of the sea. It's about the same temperature as inside the sea, so it actually makes going in and out the sea doesn't feel that cold because you're already cold. So that was quite fun this morning, and we've just been having a really chill day, just sitting in the camper van looking out to sea. Although you can't see a lot out the window at the moment, and the place is full of kite surfers because it's so windy, which looks like such good fun. I'd like to have a go at that one day. And that's that for now. That's our little update for now. Careful! Yeah, I did. Well, we just had a lovely stroll across the rocks. We couldn't get to the beach now because it's high tide, but that was still fun to see all the crashing waves coming in. And at last it has stopped raining. Just been to Marks and Spencer's and bought myself a top to put on underneath my dress because Chris surprised me with tickets to go and see I think it's described as an immersive theatre show. So we're off there in a minute, so that'd be exciting. It sounds really cool, like all about fairies and enchanted woodland and stuff like that. So I'm quite excited to see what that's going to be like. Oh damn, I've packed my leggings away. I need to change to my leggings to keep... Rain and Jude are going to be jealous, aren't they? So cool.
You're welcome, coming in.
Thank you.
Welcome to the kingdom.
Oh my god, Rain would love this. I think Jude would as well.
Yeah, she will.
My goodness. It's now Monday, which is in fact Bank Holiday Monday. There's a bit of a cow situation going on behind me. I don't know if you can see, but there's a herd of cows that have got out and are blocking the coastal path, which is causing quite a lot of confusion for a lot of the walkers along this way this morning. Some go through the field, but there are a couple of cows in the field. But it's been quite nerve-wracking watching it because they're quite close to the edge. So last night's show, which was by the Rogue Theatre Company, oh wow, it was excellent. It was so good. Obviously I couldn't film the play for you, but yeah, the plot went a bit wayward on the second half, but apart from that it was absolutely excellent. Definitely recommend. I don't suppose this will be edited in time, but if you're in Cornwall next year, or if you see the Rogue Theatre Company elsewhere, then definitely go and catch them because it was really good value as well, entertainment for the evening. And now we are about to do some van lifestyle photographs for Instagram. So yeah, we've managed to get a really good parking spot Just here, looking out, there's Godrevy Lighthouse, which is where we were yesterday on the beach. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do now. Then we're going to have some brunch and then start heading home again, which is really sad.
Turn left.
Well, we've come to this really pretty location called I want to say Goliath, but it wasn't Goliath, but it's something like that. Falls, but this is just the walkway to the waterfalls. I don't think we're going to actually go there because we didn't allow time to do that today. We're just on our way home, but we thought we'd do a quick outfit of the day, a shoot for the blog. I haven't done this dress for the blog yet. This is from Zara. We bought the sunflowers with us and we thought that would look quite nice here. Well, there was a gorgeous smell from the car park, so I came around to see where that was coming from, and we found this gorgeous little cabin just in this car park for the falls, which is called the Godiva Falls. So Chris is just on a call to work as usual when we're on holiday, but look at the size of this hot chocolate. That cost just £2. I mean, that's just fantastic. If you want it all covered in cream and marshmallows, that's only £3. So this is where we are, Inky's Smokehouse Barbecue. Definitely worth a stop if you're coming to this area. It's actually a massive car park and very full, so it's obviously quite a popular spot. Definitely we'll put this on our list to come back to because I'd like to see those waterfalls. I'd like to go back and do the proper walk. That's my beef brisket in a bun. Nom nom nom. Well, I have to be honest, it's not often I can't finish a meal, but I couldn't finish that. It was a huge portion, really very tasty beef, and I really recommend this place. That was £20 exactly for that massive portion of beef brisket and Chris's burger, 2 massive hot chocolates and a little lemon muffin. So that's probably the best value place you're going to eat and drink in Cornwall. We're going to drive now to look for a location to do a photo shoot for Threads of a Fairy Tale. I've got a Khaleesi costume from Game of Thrones to photograph. It's already listed on the Etsy page, but I need to update the photographs because I've got an extra large costume, so it needs to be modelled on an extra large person. And we thought some of the rugged landscape around here would be perfect for that, so that's what we're going to do next. Cow problem this morning, sheep problem this afternoon.
They've all got their tails.
Yeah. Look, they're just coming this way. Oh my gosh. Oh.
They are very fluffy.
Oh my goodness. Go on, at least swerve round us. Oh, they are cute. Look at the little faces. Well, we've come to the Hurler's stone circles, but the landscape wasn't quite as rugged as we wanted. You sort of have to walk right up to that bit there for the sort of stony land that we were sort of after, but we've done a few photos here anyway. As I got changed in the camper, it was quite funny because everyone else in the car park is like getting changed into their anoraks and their walking boots and getting their hiking poles out and all that, and I'm just changing into a Khaleesi costume like you do. So I'm gonna stick in this outfit for a little while in case we see a better spot for pictures. Actually, I'll just show you the outfit quickly. I'll take my jacket off. My shacket. So this is the Khaleesi costume, which, by the way, if you like the look of, I've sold about 30 of these already, but I've only got 2 left. This one and a size medium, and they usually sell out around Halloween time. So if you want to get yourself a Khaleesi costume, head on over to my Etsy shop, Threads of a Fairy Tale. The link is in the description below. There's my little sales patter. I hope you don't mind me popping that in there. Well, we think we found the spot. Look at all this sort of ruggedy, rocky hill behind me. So I've just done my posing. I am a bit freezing, but the camper's just there, so we haven't come far. And look at this amazing view behind me this way. The sun has just gone in, so it's not looking quite as spectacular as it was just now, but that's still a pretty cool view. And there's this ancient trackway just here, and it's just a really cool magical landscape, it really is. If you'd like to try and find this place, we are just around the corner from the Hurler's Stone Circle. You come through a little village called the Minions, and people have stuck Minion stickers on the sign for the town, for the village, and then it's the next sort of turning on the left, and you just keep going up the hill back down a tiny track, and now we're off home. So I may as well just say goodbye now, really, because that's the end of our trip. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. I hope you've enjoyed seeing the beautiful Cornish landscape, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new here, I'd love to see you again, so please hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.